The people here at U of M Health change lives every day, and that includes people like David Bugner. A tornado in Gaylord paralyzed David back in May. The team of physical therapists helped him adjust to a new normal.
First thing I remember is seeing something fly by my house, carport roof. And then I turned around to warn my son to brace for something. And I had a tree come through my house. And then next thing I knew, I was being sucked out of the house through a wall.
That's most of what David Bugner remembers about the tornado which devastated Gaylord last spring.
I remember saying ow a lot.
David suffered a punctured lung, broken ribs, and fractures from his skull down to his back. For the next few weeks, he spent his days and nights in a hospital bed, in surgery, and briefly hooked up to a ventilator at University of Michigan Hospital. From his worst moment came an unlikely bond in physical therapy. Tell me about that first day that you had meeting Tracy and finding out that she was your physical therapist.
That was quite, like you said, anxiety. Just getting used to being the way I am, paralyzed and all that.
See him on Monday. He's got a lot of anxiety with coming in, and when I come in, I have a lot of energy too. So trying to balance the energy with his anxiety. Yeah,
I gave her a little crap, told her I didn't want to do anything, I wasn't ready for it. But once we got to know each other, we clicked. And I look forward to seeing her every day that I had physical therapy.
And then we started to have that, bond over time. And then towards the end, when he was leaving, it's sad. It's sad to see your patients go, but you're happy for them and happy for them to move forward. And they appreciate what you do for them.
Physical therapist Tracy Newsom worked with David for a month. He returned home to Gaylord last spring. David can't currently work as a lawn care specialist, but he's still able to do some of his pastimes like fishing. What does it mean that, you go into physical therapy and you have all these injuries and you're on the mend, and while you're getting better, you start to strike up a friendship with someone who is trying to help you along the way? What does that mean for you?
It means a lot, I'm going to get emotional, I'm sure. But by the end of the whole thing, she became a good friend.
David is going to physical therapy in Gaylord. Someone offered him and his wife another place to stay. When he visits U of M Health, he plans to catch up with Tracy and the team of therapists who helped him. In Ann Arbor, I'm Brandon Hudson, Fox 2 News.